to another episode of BGCTV. It is so nice to see you all. I'm Kelly.
And I'm Elizabeth. It is our last day of Ocean Week, and we're talking all about fish.
I don't know, Elizabeth. Sounds a little fishy.
All right, Kelly. I think we need to scale back on the fish puns.
Fine. Well, if you won't let me joke about fish, maybe we can learn about them.
Good idea, Kelly. I've got some great fish facts for you.
Awesome. Let's jump in. Sorry, it was an accident.
So, Kelly, what are some questions you have about fish?
How do fish breathe underwater?
Good question. Well, first of all, did you know that water actually has oxygen inside of it? Fish have these things called gills, which are openings on their sides that let them filter oxygen out of the water. They're kind of like human lungs.
That's gilly cool. How come they have scales?
Their scales are mainly for protection from predators and other dangerous stuff in the ocean. Have you ever noticed how their scales are layered over each other? That makes them stronger, like armor.
Wow, that's awesome. Do they do other stuff to protect themselves too?
They sure do. For many fish, the best thing they do to protect themselves is to travel in a school. A school of fish is just a big group of fish that travels close together.
They must be pretty smart if they're stuck in a school all day.
Any more questions?
Okay, one more. Where do fish usually live?
Well, even though this is Ocean Week, only about half of all fish species live in the ocean. Fish can really live anywhere there's a body of water, from the highest mountain stream to the deepest part of the ocean.
Holy mackerel! Well, thanks for teaching us all about fish, Elizabeth. You really schooled us.
Of course. Thanks for all those great fish puns.
What can I say? I'm hooked on puns.
We'll be right back after this break.
Everyone should wear sunscreen every day, no matter who they are. But if you are in direct sunlight for a long time, for example, fishing, on the beach, swimming, etc., you especially need it. So, this is ultra powerful sunscreen for you. This is called Ultra Screen. Ultra Screen is so powerful, you could survive on the sun. It is SPF 1 million. All you have to do is apply for 30 seconds at a time. It is that easy. Head down to your local convenience store and get your Ultra Screen today. Welcome back, everyone.
Today we will be interviewing my fisherman brother, Austin.
Hi, Austin. Thank you for being on our show today.
Thanks for having me, guys.
So, Austin, how'd you get into fishing?
How I got into fishing was back probably about 12 years ago. My friend Holland took me to this pond in Syracuse, and he's like, let's try fishing. So went fishing, and then ever since then, I just started fishing all the time.
Wow, that is awesome. So how long ago did you say you started fishing?
It was about 12 years ago. I was in junior high. I went to Sports Authority and bought a $20 fishing pole that I still have to this day.
Huh. That's an awfully long time. What is the biggest fish you've ever caught?
The biggest fish I've ever caught was a trout, about 20 inches. We didn't get the weight on it, but it was probably a 20-inch fish.
Well, that is amazing. Where do you like to go fishing?
The rivers are really nice around here. You have the Ogden, the Weber, and they have a few ponds that are still pretty good fishing this late in the season.
That's awesome. What tips would you give to kids who want to start fishing?
Some tips I'd give is to just start fishing. Wear sunscreen when you're out there and have fun.
Wow, those are some awesome tips.
Thank you, Austin, for being here.
Thank you for having me. I got a blast. My Seabird's here.
Elizabeth and Kelly will be back after the break to interview our fish friend.
Having a positive attitude is an important character trait to have. Thinking positively can be hard to do sometimes, but when we think positively, we feel better about ourselves. Often, people who think positively are able to experience more success in life than those who are always negative. It is important to have a growth mindset. That means you believe that you can become smarter and improve through hard work. You can learn, change, and develop new skills and be better equipped to handle setbacks. With a growth mindset, you develop positive self-talk, like I am smart and I can do new or hard things, or I can catch a fish. So make sure to always have a growth mindset wherever you go. and always try to look on the positive side of things. Even if it is a negative situation, try to see the good in it. Picking out the good when there is so much bad can be very difficult, but you have to believe that you can. You have to tell yourself you can. I know you can do it. Being positive and believing in yourself is key to being successful and happy. Well, I hope you all had a good time diving through the sea with us this week. I can't wait to see you guys next week. Don't forget to smile. Bye!
Welcome back, everyone. We're here with our fish friend and her translator, Carson.
Hi, Flounder McFisherton.
Hello, everybody.
How do you like being a fish?
I love swimming, so it's a fun job.
Do you have any fish friends?
I only have one. Her name is Shelly. She's a shellfish.
Wow, you have 2 more friends right here. Anyways, what is something you like to do to keep busy?
I like to swim with my friend Shelly. We play hide and seek. She's been hiding for 2 years now.
Oh, well, anyways, what are the downsides to being a fish? Would you rather be human?
I like being a fish, but sometimes it gets scary in the ocean, so it might be fun to be a human.
That is very true. Sometimes it gets really scary, but don't worry. Always remember to smile and try your best.
Thank you for being on our show, Ms. McFisherton.
Thank you for having us.
We will be back in a bit, but for now, let's go to Fisherman Fred to hear about cool fishing spots near us.
Fisherman Fred here in front of my bait and tackle shop to bring y'all the latest and greatest fishing ponds around Ogden, Utah. Do you want to get fishing? Well, here at Fisherman Fred's Fishing Tour, not only do we teach y'all how to fish, we show you where you can fish. Now let's begin our fantastical fishing tour with our first stop, which is 21st Street Pond. This is a beautiful mile-long pond with a bunch of fish and ducks. This pond got a lot of fish like the carp, 2 different types of trout, and largemouth bass. But if you catch one of them, you gotta toss them back in the pond. Brown trout is all too common around here. Then you got the rainbow trout that looks just like a rainbow jumped right onto a fish. Now let's go down to the next pond right around here, which is Glassman Pond. Now this here is Glassman Pond. This here dirt and path and wooden docks are perfect roads to do the fishing on the dirt or above the water. The pond is filled with bluegills, catfish, and black crappie, largemouth bass, and rainbow trout. The bluegills are surprisingly purple. I'm just kidding, y'all. They're blue, and the fish themselves are kind of round. Then you got the catfish with them whiskers they got. Them be my favorite catfish. Let me know if y'all have any handy dandy fishing spots that y'all like down in the comments below. That's all the time I have for y'all. This has been Fisherman Fred's Fish-tastic Tour of Ogden.
A lot of cheaper fishing rods bend and break, and the more expensive ones are just that, more expensive. Fishing rods are something you don't use too often, so why spend the big bucks on it? I have you a cheap but extremely useful super rod. This super rod is compact, lightweight, and extremely efficient. This sleek exterior makes for an awesome look, but don't judge a book by its cover, okay? It looks weird and like cheaply made, but it's actually extremely cool and it works perfectly. Catches all the fish, okay? So buy yours today.
Welcome back, everyone. We are here with our friend Carson, who's going to help us tell you guys about some of the most weird and interesting fish out there.
Hi, Carson. We know you're a fish expert, so can you tell us about the first fish, the flatfish?
Well, there are many different kinds of flatfish. Some are really big and some are really small. But sometimes flatfish can even have both eyes on the side of their head. Isn't that crazy?
Wow, that is awesome. Elizabeth, do you want to tell us about the next one?
Yes, of course. The next one is going to be a disappearing garden eel. They like to create little homes in the sand and have part of their body hanging out to capture food. They're called disappearing because when they get scared, they completely hide in their burrows.
Wow, that sounds awesome. I think it's your turn to tell us about a fish, Kelly.
It sure is. I'm going to talk about a freshwater whipray. The whipray is the world's biggest freshwater fish. It can reach roughly 16.5 feet long from nose to tail. They're a type of stingray, and they like to live on the sandy bottoms of rivers in different parts of the world. They're super neat.
Wow, that is incredible.
Fish are so cool.
I agree, Carson.
That might be all the time we have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to Austin and Carson for being on our show.
Be sure to watch today's link out videos and do cheer camp with Kadri and Ashley, how to build a fishing rod with me, and make a sock toss with Yasmin.
And leave a comment down below of something you liked from today's show.
And tune in next week for our super special theme.
Bye.